Alright, so we're off on our road trip in our hybrid.
Huh. Oh, hello, peasants. Welcome to Hoovies Garage, and this is my newly fixed 1991 Bentley Turbo R. And I imagine a lot of you watch this channel with interest and see it as a roadmap on exactly what a car enthusiast shouldn't do. And probably trading a newer Mercedes E-Class wagon for an old Bentley Turbo R may seem like a really bad idea, but I don't think so. For those looking for an old school luxury experience, the best of the best on a budget, I can't think of a better car than this Bentley Turbo R. And it is very important that you find a nice example to begin with, which I think I did. Probably did, but I know for sure in the case of my friend who recently bought an old Rolls-Royce that he bought something that is going to completely ruin his life. We'll visit him in a little bit, but before we view his massive pile, let's go over my Bentley ownership experience so far, which admittedly this car is far from perfect. When I bought it, I was kind of disappointed in the paint. It looks like it was painted by candlelight using a rattle can. Not very good, but not awful. The awful part was the mineral oil leaking from everywhere. The valve blocks, the pumps. This mineral oil system controls the braking and the hydraulic suspension, so it is very important that you don't run out of oil, otherwise you won't stop and the suspension won't bounce. There are also other numerous issues, like most of the windows didn't work and a lot of other little problems. Still, fixing this car wasn't all that hard or expensive because my mechanic, the Car Wizard, he actually saved me some money by rebuilding some stuff like the power steering rack and finding a few things used. His original estimate was $5,000 to fix this Bentley Turbo R, but he actually got it down to $3,500 by doing a little more research and saving me some money on parts. So I clearly have a great mechanic, and I now have a very sorted Bentley Turbo R. So, if you add the Car Wizard's repair bill to what I had into my Mercedes E-Class wagon when I traded for this Bentley Turbo R, this now means I have a little over $20,000 invested into this Bentley. For the ultimate old school luxury experience, $20,000 is less than what you lose the moment you drive off the lot in a new Mercedes S-Class or BMW 7 Series, and you get a lot more with this car than you do one of those new vehicles. Sure, it doesn't have all the dazzling technology of the latest cars, but those new cars don't have the astounding build quality of this old Bentley or an old Rolls-Royce. The quality of the materials on the inside, the extremely cushy and comfortable seats, and the relaxed ride quality. Unfortunately, a lot of these old school luxury traits have kind of become secondary to making luxury sedans seem more sporty and have the most technology packed into it. They ignore what really makes a luxury car luxurious, but not this Bentley Turbo R. And I personally think the Bentley Turbo R is one of the best cars that you can buy of this Rolls-Royce Bentley era because of the giant turbo under the hood and the slightly sporting treatment that they gave this to where it really drives as close to a modern car as possible. If you're a fan of pomp and circumstance over the latest technological wizardry, then this is the perfect car for you. But if you're not up for a lot of repairs and the very expensive bills that come with these repairs, then you'll probably want to leave the royal family faster than Harry and Meghan. But personally, I think all the trouble is totally worth it. Oh yes. Since these cars always being broken is a fact of life, even this car, I just spent $3,500 fixing it, which kind of got through the next layer of less obvious issues that were broken. So now we see that it has an oil leak and a few other little annoying things. One of them being every time I turn off or on the climate control, it screams at me. Anyway, something will always be broken with these cars, but you kind of have to treat it as a car payment. It's still cheaper to keep these things going, spending $3,000 to $5,000 a year in maintenance than, say, buying a new Mercedes. I'm squealing again because I turned it back on. Are we done? All right, I think we're done. Yeah, it's cheaper to fix this thing than, say, buying a new Mercedes C-Class and making the payments on it and living the depreciation, it's still cheaper to own a Bentley Turbo R or an old Rolls-Royce if you get a decent example in the first place. This car was far from being a goner. I will eventually get it all sorted out and then deal with the constant little issues that pop up here and there. But it's really easy to let all these issues get piled up if you run out of money or you just get tired of fixing the car. So while there are plenty of nice examples for sale on Auto Trader that you can buy, there are also plenty of bad examples in the back alleys of the internet that you really shouldn't buy. And unfortunately, my friend John Ross, Watch JR Go, he traded a German car like me for an old Rolls-Royce. He traded a BMW 3 Series for a 1979 Rolls-Royce that, just from the pictures, it looks awful. But now we're going to head home and I'm going to meet him in my garage and we are going to compare Hoovies.
Hello, fancy luxury car owner. Fellow luxury car owner.
What have you done?
I bought the cheapest, by far, Rolls-Royce in the nation.
So I was gonna poo-poo my cracked wood trim and my subpar paint job here. You can see it's all spider webby and peeling in a few places. Definitely not a show quality paint job, but
This is a show quality paint job.
it is.
In 1979.
If you're going for a patina rat rod, I suppose.
So the roof is just unsavable.
Yeah.
You can pull on it too.
I got a piece of a Rolls Royce.
There you go, souvenirs.
So it's rusting underneath the vinyl top.
Oh, of course it is, yeah.
I'm getting an overwhelming fuel smell.
There is an overwhelming fuel smell. This is why. Let me open up this wonderful trunk. It has one of these little cheapy fuel pumps on it with one of these like $2 filters, and it's not even enough fuel to keep the thing running, especially above like 40 mile an hour.
Really?
Yeah, here's the original fuel pump.
Silver Wraith 2.
Silver.
With rust bubbling off the end. Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. This is a prize.
Precision engineering, that's what this is. Great Britain's finest.
You know what's funny? We have the exact same little fuel door warnings for unleaded fuel only. See, the exact same message.
Twins. Also, we have the same, I don't know if you noticed, but we have the same power antenna thing too. Mine's on the front, yours on the back.
Essence San Plum Sulement.
The hood opens and shuts very well. Oh, I left all the parts, all the extra parts that came in the car. So there's just nuts and washers and stuff laying around.
I see. And you drove it 30 miles with a can of spray paint.
No, it's brake clean. It would probably explode if it got
Oh. Yes. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, so it has the same mineral oil braking system as mine.
Same braking system, same cam-driven nonsense, and the same engine, I think. The LS410, the Bentley developed engine. Rolls-Royce had nothing to do with this engine.
Right. Missing a little turbo over there, though. Instead, it's a
sure.
clothes dryer tube there.
Yeah, the 0 to 60 is literally never. I mean, people say that a lot, but it's literally never.
It just won't.
Yes.
I see.
I might be missing a turbo, but this hood, when it shuts, listen to the sound.
And how much was it?
It was $1,400 or one wrecked BMW 3 Series. That's what I had.
You traded your 3 Series that you had $1,400 into for a Rolls-Royce.
I did.
That runs and drops.
Yes.
You're kidding me.
Not one bit. I showed up. The guy didn't even ask to drive the BMW. He just said, let's get this thing down. It's all yours. Oh, are you going in?
I'm going. Do I dare? Holy jeez.
Yeah. So we don't think there's actually a hole in the floor. We just think that there's like a secondary floor because in the back it kind of does the same thing.
So this is just wear from somebody's foot.
It is literally
going
exactly that.
Through the floor.
Yep. But if you go underneath the car, there's no hole in the floorboard.
Oh, it's a good thing you guys can't smell this.
It smells like
a random photo of
the carburetors for this, actually. Pretty funny.
in a truck bed.
So if anybody needs some fan mail to like hang on their wall or something.
Oh.
Look at the wood is beautiful, isn't it?
Man,
Oh yeah.
I've never been on this side.
Welcome to the lap of luxury. Rolls-Royce key. It even has a Rolls-Royce keychain.
Yes.
That's how you know it's classy.
That's the oil level up here. Ah. Okay, start.
Oh, it does? Full throttle.
Full to the floor.
Pump it.
Come on.
Nope. You had it. There it is. There it is.
It's alive.
I was concerned for a minute. I was like, no, come on. It doesn't exactly idle. You gotta maintain the 1,000 or something.
Right.
And then like foot on the brake and then put it in drive.
What's that?
You know, it might be the torque converter.
All right. Foot to the floor and drive.
Yep. Brake. Well, brake and throttle and drive. Yeah, there it goes. There. Or you can just shift in, but it'll do a burnout probably.
We'll get this.
It takes finesse. It's from England. There you go. Oh, little. Gotta keep a little throttle in it.
I did. I had full throttle.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nothing is out of gas.
Then all of a sudden,
We're out of the garage.
all right, so we're off on our road trip in our hybrid.
Huh. Battery.
You got it. She's alive. Oh, throttle. Yeah.
We're moving.
Why does it feel insanely fast right now? Oh.
Taking a turn. Transmission slipping a little bit.
Yep, it does that. I think everything's slipping a little bit.
Oh, that's a big slip there.
You gotta like let out and pedal it all the time.
I see.
But you're actually getting close to its max speed.
Really?
Yeah.
It's in my own neighborhood.
Driving through the neighborhood.
Come on. No stopping. No.
You killed it. Yep.
Okay, rolling start.
Yep, you got it. Nailed it.
Come on. Okay, now we're power braking. Hold. Ah. Oh. Okay, I thought I was dead.
I like how you.
This is actual traffic here. Oh, yeah. Let's pull out in front of cars like this. This is a great idea.
All right, you got this.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We are in the road.
Don't got this.
There's reverse. Okay. Because the gas station's right there, and you ran this thing low on gas, like a proper British gentleman.
Isn't that how they do it over there?
Come on, you.
All right, you got it. Okay, here, let me do the gas station part.
I'm a very experienced hoopty driver.
I drive a whole nother level of hoopties half the time.
It's not even one idle. Okay, I give up. All right, I give up. Let's see if you think you can do so well. Okay, you may be the better hoopty driver than me.
Oh.
We're uphill, yes.
Yeah.
At least we're out of traffic.
Yep.
This is extremely dangerous.
It is. I'm gonna fix this thing though. We're gonna save it.
Yes. Famous last words.
Dude, it just has nothing.
Well, as the sun sets in 5 o'clock traffic on the beautiful Spirit of Ecstasy, we shall
Return.
end this video. Well, a nice little walk home in my ascot and pajama pants, and John Ross, you can head towards the gas station.
Yes. It'll make it home.
Thank you for watching. Don't ever buy a cheap Rolls-Royce or Bentley, ever.
Or do.
Ever. No, don't, ever. Jeez.